shanties these days. Too much salt in the air.
Aloth, is there any way you can bring Islamir back? I got it.
Do you enjoy coin, my friend? Can you lift a sword? Ado, my friend. I knew our paths would cross eventually. Que? No, you mistake me. I am not one of the courtesans. Tell me, you are the one who sails that fine ship, Ak? Terrorize the docks with spirits, Ak? I am Aboko, and I am positioned to offer... I have opportunities for... 1,000 times I practiced my speech. Mera, never did it go this poorly. I am supposed to be in the business of giving bounties, but I know no one who hunts them. No one will unfurl their sail for my humble payments. But I must start from the bottom and work my way to the top, Ak? Agrasima, my friend. If you are ever lacking in drinking money, you know where to look. It is true that I have stumbled in my career path. Having no hunters to my name, I am forced to doff my cap to common killers. It's not all bad. But the momentum of meeting new clients over drinks and in such enchanting company, it drains the stamina, my friend. You will take the job? You will take the job. Agrasima, something special for my first hunter then. I will start you on Mariel, the mad animancer. She tortures her victims with unspeakable treatments before casting what's left to Berath's will. My contact saw her leaving Port Mage and heading west of Mage Island.
My one solace from the tedious bureaucracy.
You say I cannot down the rest? Watch me, amico. Madico, it is no wonder I thirst. This is not a temple I expected the gods to frequent. The fun ran dry with the coin. When the dancers see more than an empty purse, I will be a content Radora. A Grassima. Even in the oasis I am parched. If you grant wishes, there is a vacancy on my ship.
Yet another reminder that not every seaworthy vessel be crewed up to the standards of the sorcerer.
Sientere, frero. Next time around the wheel, perhaps.
Where in the blazes is that old man?
I done it with my eyes, be it. What for, Cap? Aye, aye.
Sure.
See something you like? Aloth! This is the last place I expected to see you. Have your interests changed so much since our time at Bragon Hill?
No, I still enjoy tile puzzles and deflecting personal questions. Anyway, what are you doing here?
I could ask the same of you. I make my own hours, meet fascinating people, and the coin's nothing to sneer at. Better than stuffy old books and unflattering robes.
This is Emir, an old friend from my academy.
A pleasure to meet you. It's good to see you again, Aloth. Anyway, I should get back to it. Be well.
It was lovely seeing you. Perhaps lovely is too strong a word. I meant pleasant. Perfectly agreeable. I can see where I may have confused the
Did you enjoy the show? There's more to see, if you're interested. I suppose. I was raised in the Adir Empire. When I was young, I studied to be an arcane knight. After an incident at my school, I left the continent and wandered until I found myself in Neketaka. As you can see, I stayed. A handful of my fellow students got up to a bit of mischief that ended with several people dead. Till later, then.
Come, lay your head on my breast. I will read to you the work of my favorite poet, Skilba. Not from something too dangerous, I hope. Please, accept my thanks. He's a kind old man. I would have mourned to see something terrible happen to him. I have little to give you in thanks. Perhaps you'd be amenable to some establishment gossip. Constantin, the masseuse, longs to wander the world again. Every time he threatens to leave, Gintel begs him to stay, and every time he promises to remain for just a month more. I wonder what he hopes to find out. Have you come to hear some verse? It's futile to attempt to summarize the whole of a person in simple words. How to capture their dreams, the desires of another, Their feel, but I appreciate your curiosity nonetheless. I am an actor. Trained from childhood. Difficult for you to believe, I'm sure. My troupe were my family, and we traveled the whole of the Adir Empire, performing the classic literatures to cheering audiences. The work was good when the crowds were grateful, and their pockets swelled with coin. I found a more dependable application of my talents here. To touch the hearts of others with my voice. I could not give that up. Farewell.
All right, but I'm kidding.
Rank thievery? Really? Get out! You are no longer welcome.
Why not?
Come to seek ablutions for your sins? Ha! Get it? Ablutions? Absolution? Ha! I crack myself up. Gets me every time. Massage? Bath? Whatever you need. Just ask. Oh, you don't want to hear about that. I lived a boring life, so there wouldn't be much to the telling. Truth be told, my real passion is pottery. Trouble is, I got these big hands. Ha! Not meant for delicate work. Worked out in the end, of course. Now I specialize in relieving tension in the Maua and death godlike. I guess I can't hide my feelings as well as I thought I could. The stability's good and all, but I haven't seen anything that gets my blood pumping in ages. You know what I mean? Doing the same old thing day in, day out. It's enough to make a man leap from the nearest window. Where to? No kidding. I like to see something like that for myself. Do you think I could come with you? Just for a bit. Hell, you don't have to tell me to.
You want to speak with me? You do it in my room.
I can't see you, you sneaky bu-
Kitty, kitty.
More than my eyes be open.
Real quiet.
If you've come on business with the Valiant Trading Company, it will have to wait until morning. We're closed. There's no need for you to be here after hours. Move along.
A giant? One of the raccoon?
No, much bigger. Such is the rumor.
Sounds like sailor tales to me.
In the market for decent footwear? You won't find it, of course. Come take a look.
Captain, done and done.
God comes for us all, yet his light shines brightest for those
The Queen
who
is holding
embrace him.
court today with the Valiant and Rawatan.
If you are here about the taxes, tell the Queen... Oh, you are not the tax collector. What business brings you to my mill, okay? You go around asking just anyone in Queensbirth personal questions, maybe you end up dead in a ditch. Have caution, eh? Lucky for you, I am a woman of honor. I direct luminous milling for the Valian Trading Company. It's a nice job, huh? And I'm quite good at it. You want to know more? Buy me a drink first, per Guanto. We mill luminous, of course. Take big chunks, break into smaller chunks, crush per con plank and net. It is really not so complicated. Good day.
Not exactly my area of expertise.
That's me too, man.
So I got it.
If you are... Oh, what business, okay? You lucky if I... You want to know more? We take big... Okay? You luck... You want to know... Good day.
Yeah?
Sure.
I don't know how you and the Watchers sleep. Around.
Some nights it's the lamp that lulls me to sleep. It pulses like a heart in my hand.
If you find that comforting, then I'm glad for you.
We're full up, I'm afraid. If you're looking for lodging, you'll have to hope there's room at the tavern. Well, as they say, business can always be better, yes? I'm sure I needn't bore you with the details. You'll find Otello Valera upstairs in his study. We do indeed. Forgive me if I mistook you for a tenant. There are quarters set aside upstairs. Passers-by with a bit of extra coin will find a welcome cot and a meal. This is a temporary measure, of course. It's not my place to share the dealings of the Valera family, but this is all rather pub. Suffice it to say that a family in want of coin might find alternate means of securing their finances. In the case of this estate, that means renting the... But I've said enough.
Have your... Aye, a light's foot and an heavy bullet. I don't be supposing we kid. Aye, aye, aye. Ahoy! Aye, more than my eyes be. I don't be supposed swabbed and sparkling.
Ah, a new face in the Valera halls. Courtly manners are welcome here. My time is not inexhaustible, but I am willing to spare What can I do for you? Valera ships escort goods and merchants from island to island across Deadfire. The Principe dogs show us their stern whenever they spot Valera colors on the horizon.
Leave it to a swabby from the Republics to think a pirate showing them their rear be a compliment.
Adu, what brings you to the Hall of the Valeras?
A new face to the Valera halls. And aren't we all so excited? I always make time for chatter. Is drama an acceptable answer? I make sure the wine cellar is stocked.
Sure.
Quickly and quietly.
Well, I guess that wasn't so hard. Well, that could have gone better. A quick rest would help, if you don't mind.
My eyes are peeled. Leave it to me.
care for a fish or two, stranger. Today you'll find no fresher.
Welcome! Venturing out past the city. Of course. Take your time.
Dora must think I work for Be with you in just a... Almost had it. Damn your eyes. Hazard of the work, really. Came in on the sloop? I can hammer your ship together if you're apt to pay me for it. Aye. Captain Redora hasn't paid me for her commissioned firepower. While I'm up to my nose in debt, the wild mare gobbles up her coin. And now, pirates are holding my feet to the fire over some sham of a deal. If I don't get Redora's payment, I might as well start carving my swallow net. You'd do that? A fair price goes without saying, Cully. It all comes down to blasted pans and pyres in the end, doesn't it? Oh, come take a look.
I just hope Laro doesn't bring ridicule to the Badato name.
Can't do it.
Ahoy. My fingers be easy breezy, wet. Sleep. Ahoy. Aye.
Leave it to me.
Ah, yes. The newcomer. I thought you might visit. Lady Izali Bardato. Custom dictates I say at your service. but I have not the time for such lies. If you have business with House Bardato, then speak on. Are you still with me? I'd venture that you're working too hard. Ugh. My bank shoulders the cost of the Valiant Trading Company's operations in the Deadfire. It is said that no Valian may wipe themselves unless a Bardato signature approves it first.
If that's true, we gotta stop shaking hands with them.
I'm certain you've touched worse, farmhand.
All right, all done.
When I was little, me and my brothers used to spend hours chasing each other through the Merkberry fields. Don't think a day went by I didn't have a skinned knee or a bleeding elbow.
Oh, we did that sometimes. Only my brother usually had a hand in the bleeding.
He older or younger than you? Either way, I bet he's just as strapping.
Older. Was older. Then Raid Sarah's invaded.
Oh, of course, it's gone, but I'm so sorry.
That's close enough. Perfetto. Smarter than you look. Can't be too careful. Queen's birth has an edge to her. Nasenale. I've never had a roof over my head longer than an evening. I guess cutting me loose was cheaper on my parents than a passage back to the Republics. or a few bites of bitter squash. Ugh, if they are the same ones who robbed Radora blind. The boss and his wolf sleep their fun off by day. But by night, he and his botzo friends keep to the alley giving out bruises for coin. Agrasima. That'll staunch my pains for an evening at least.
Well met, stranger. If you feel like investing in protection, I'd be willing to trade iron for copper. I assure you that everything I sell is well crafted. But I will admit I'm not quite the weaponsmith that Marihi is, nor do I possess Uto's expertise with firearms. Marihi you can find in Pariki's Overlook, the district to the north. Uto has a shop in the Brass Citadel, in the eastern part of Neketaka. Lots to see. Take your...
Not a bad bit of tackle. Captain, aye.
Have you heard about the commotion at the palace?
Of course. Something about luminous Adra.
A giant made of luminous Adra.
All I know is that they're all at each other.
Finally washed into port.
Hold up, Cap. That be Malnage, the High Queen Sea Devil of the Deadfire herself, awaiting us like a shark in hate. Steady as the sea, Cap.
Captain, I've heard a mess and a half about you. Mostly good. Though I see your taste in company could use some refining.
Typical Malnage. Can't match my skill, so you try to spew shit.
Boy, when you're as old as me, your skill will still be naught more than the untrained fumbling of an Adeiran maid to the refined workings of my mind. I've heard about your run-ins with Captains Benweth and Ferrante. Meeting the old Principe seems like. Almost makes a girl green, the envy of missing the party. I'm tracking a man by the name of Rimaro, traitor to the...
Rimaro ain't no traitor, you mind-blind sack of squid squirts.
Captain, there'll be a bounty of some 4,000 pounds on Rimaro, quick or dead. I'd be willing to cut you 1/10 of that, here and now, if you give me any knowledge you might have stumbled across on your travels. Careful, Watcher. You don't want to go making yourself an enemy of the Principe Sen Patrena. Anyone aids our enemies shares their fate, you know? Fare thee well, Captain. See you around, Seraphin.
Aye, aye.
Why, hello. Cootsteely at your service. Aren't you just something? I can tell that you're new to the Deadfire. Maybe you're still getting your bearings? Some of my herbs can help with seasickness or worse afflictions. It's nothing personal. You just have that taking everything in look about you. Give it time. It'll pass.
Oh, ain't no shame in looking, lass.
Money is the obvious answer, but I don't think that's what you're after. Yes, I'm an herbalist, but I also pride myself as a florist. I think the city liked the idea of putting a flower shop somewhere visible. It's ostentatious, really. Probably the same reason why we have a magic shop next door. Hariki's Overlook is a great big splash of culture and innovation, there to show travelers that the Huana are ready for the world at large.
All right, but I'm keeping... All done.
Hot razor skewers, crusted sword fish. Today's catch, I say. Fresh and hot, spiced to the tongue of outsider and local alike.
I say, you look like someone who wants protection and a certain something about presence. Akira? It isn't every day that I cater to your kind, but I'll holler if any of the iron or steel laying around catches your fancy. Or if you need something repaired, I'm happy to take a glance. Akira, but these wonders have suffered greatly. I say you must take better care of your things. I say I could repair these to their working order for 1,500 pyres. Something about the metal, it yearns to bond as one. I could join all these pieces into a great sword for 3,000 pyres. If you need iron or steel, maybe even something lighter, I've got plenty in stock. Akira, they wouldn't put a traditional smith here unless she brought something special. My clients wanted everything engraved and beautiful. Wasn't why I got into the business, but it keeps my debtors happy. I keep it interesting working with exotic material. If you need iron or steel, Akira, when you swing this beauty, you must make sure to tell your foes that Mahiri sent you. Whispers of the Endless Paths. A most brooding and gloomful weapon, I say. May it chop your enemies into fine pieces for the delight of Tongaloa. I'm honored to have the trust of such a fine customer. Do not hesitate to bring me another challenge. Akira, if you need iron or steel... If you need iron or steel, Ikara, I will get started. My friend, your handsome blade. Such a shit. If you're ever in need, I will get started. Your unusual blade is restored. If you need iron or steel, Ikara. Whispers of the endless paths. May it chop your enemies into fine. I'm honored to have the. If you need iron.
Yeah? What have you been up to, Aloth, since we left Twin Elms?
Oh, quite a lot. I've been around the Eastern Reach, traveled to Old Valia.
That right? Well, who took you there?
I'm perfectly capable of traveling on my own, you know.
Of course I know that. Just never seen it is all.
Will I be taking Aftis back to the sorcerer? She truly live up the name. More than my eyes be open. I don't be supposing we could blow it up. Easy breezy, wet. Ten sleazy. Done and done.
I got nowhere else to turn. Stonehill is going to kill me.
Don't drag me into your mess, Bertenno. Not again.
Then you leave me no choice. I'm sorry.
Hey, come back with that! Madico!
Fortune for a pun, good sir?
A light's foot and an heavy boot.
Shop imp, greetings. Buy something. It's not hostile. It's just imp. Is imp and is sad. Fassina spends too much time away from shop, leaving me to fend for self. His bad enough master won't let me leave stupid shop. She hates her work, hates Arkamir, hates me. Reason enough. Imp's complicated. Kids think we have two big emotions, angry and happy. But Kith can't smell imp spray. Jovial spray, melancholy spray, creative spray, imp spray all over everything. Go on, I know.
Ahoy, aye aye.
Salutations. Do you wish to hear your fortune? I see a bucket. No, a ship. You're going to embark on a journey very soon. Or have you already? If you encounter a man in a hat, you must be careful not to speak to him. The cut I can see no more, unless you give me another pyre. I see a woman with black hair. No, red hair. Very dark red. Or maybe it really is black. She'll want you to recover her wedding ring. When she pays you, be careful There's a scorpion hidden in her coin purse. I know not why. I just told you an accurate fortune. You'll be thanking me when it comes true. Oh, Ifrin, you were right. I can't believe I ever doubted you. That's what you'll say. Guaranteed. I got on Archimir's bad side and didn't exactly survive the experience. I'm not really supposed to chat with customers. How about you get yourself over to the Animance's Tower in the Sacred Stair, then? No need to gawk at me. The Queen is too pleased at having an archmage at her disposal to care. I can't blame her. The Huana have got it rough. We all need coin in the end. Sure, all the time.
That flaccid pazzo! Imp, you had none of that, huh? That's what I thought. What am I going to do? Think, Fascina. My postenago of a lover stole Rokawa's fingers. The master will kill me. He must have wanted to raise some fast coin. Arkemir will flay me alive over those damned gloves. Is it strange? I don't know. Go consult Arkemir's grimoire if you're that curious. He said that he's in debt to a Rautayan captain by the name of Hamuto Stonehill. By all accounts, a deadly serious man. Not that it's any of your business, but Bertenno used to spend a lot of late nights here. I got into the construct's guts and marked off Bertenno as a safe visitor so they would not attack him. And before you ask, no, I will never do this again. You do not know Arkemir, do you? He is as cheap as a Wodican clerk. Whatever he loses from those gloves, he will take out on me. Somehow. You will? If you are expecting some payment or reward, I do need to keep this under wraps. You look capable. While I am stuck behind this counter, a discount goes without saying. You're saving me a world of trouble by doing this. I do not know where Bertenno fences his goods, but he mentioned an appointment at the brass. Hamuto Stonehill must be as dangerous as he sounds, or else Bertenno wouldn't be so panicked. I hate him from horn to hoof. More than once I've caught him smearing feces all over our selection of cloaks. Not that this should dissuade you from buying one. No. We are talking about the same little flying stink. Maybe I ought to be nicer to the little thing. We both hate Arkemir, so we have that much in common. I am the apprentice of he of many colors. What few spells I know have names like Archimir's Dripping Scourge or Archimir's Malevolent Codpiece. He made me conjure a household staff of imps. Horrible. I think it's because he knows I hate them. He makes me call him by the titles he's earned in his long career. I can also call him by the titles I've made up since the start of my apprenticeship. To me, he's the bringer of foul wind, the teeth of suckling imps, and the herald of dirty slippers. Bertenno stole... Suddenly my...
Yourself a look at that.
Let's take a look. All right, but I'm keeping what... I guess that wasn't so hard. Sure.
What are my eyes being?
What? It's not nice. I guess that wasn't so hard.
Ahoy. Aye.
Well, that's not nice. Well, that's not nice.
Hey, that's not bad.
Ahoy.
Got it. Time to see and not be... Why not?
So pretty. Could lick crystal until tongue fall off.
Yeah, sure.
What you do here? Biped groundwalk filth. What you do here, huh? Why you trouble Yellow Eye 3? His master? Give passphrase or get chewed to mush. Master or not, it's good enough for Yellow Eye 3. Found lying near vault, kept safe for master. What you want? Is on the lowest level, southeast corner, sealed up like dirty secret. Burglars tried to open, but they turned into food. Yellow Eye 3 happy to serve master. His best imp, huh? First Yellow Eye died. Second Yellow Eye died, now his third. Master gave Yellow Eye a number so he would remember which one he was. One died asking idiot questions. 2 died stealing baubles. 3 is more careful. 3 watches out for kabooms. No more pretty crystal, though. Filthy groundwalker took it. 4, 5, 6 is all the same to this Yellow Eye. Go on.
Leave it. Yeah, no problem.
I shall be discreet.
Got it. Sure. Why not? My eyes are peeled.
Not exactly my area.
Sure.
What are my eyes, Bill?
Why master need books? Not even taste good.
A light's foot and an heavy boot.
Broken. Where's shiny crystal go? Butler on second floor lounge trying to eat it again. Master will be displeased.
Leave it to me.
Say something, why don't you?
Won't work.
Keeping an eye out.
Working very hard.
No problem.
I'll be damned if I let a soul be used for such foul means. Come with me now, you poor lost thing.
You see that?
Quickly and quietly.
A light's foot and an heavy book. Captain.
Well, all done.
Got it.
Dim in the lantern.
Let's take a look. Sure. Well, as long as I don't get cut.
Yeah.
All done.
Nice and quiet.
Why even have fancy dinnerware if you're just gonna keep it locked up?
Yeah. Time to see and not be.
All right, but I'm keeping what's... Sure.
Fine. I swear.
Hoo-wee! About time we took a breather. My feet are blistered something fierce. Tell me what's on your mind? They're there in my head when I sleep, and sometimes I can taste them on the back of my tongue like a smear. Sure thing, Watcher.
Oh? Indeed.
Ahoy.
I don't suppose we could rest a spell?
Happy to oblige.
Aye. A light's foot and an heavy book. Tomorrow would have been belaying us for a rest by now. A light's foot and an heavy book.
no right to interfere in... Rauatai's business.
Huana culture isn't business, you company drudge.
Aye, aye.
I don't give two pyres for your tribal pride, and I wager that Arkemir cares even less.
If this is what passes for Rauatai in diplomacy, your Hazanui has bigger problems.
If you've come to see Arkemir, you're too late. He left the estate on wizard business. The wizard got his hands on a Huana tablet, the Harapo epic. I came to reclaim it for Rauatai. In the middle of my negotiations, this little pest showed up with a claim on it.
The Harapo epic belongs to the Huana. The Queen sent me to remind you both.
The same. He keeps to himself, inviting no one but Facina behind the walls of his estate.
He and his apprentice run the Dark Cupboard, a local magic shop.
I believe that he had dealings with black market treasure hunters. Not that the Queen will implicate him.
She's too preoccupied negotiating with the warmongers at her door.
Arkemir could be drinking Kuiki wine with dead kings. There's no finding him if he doesn't want to be found.
I might as well adjourn to the palace in Serpent's Crown and give Arkemir time to think.
What a load of... You mean to get your hands on that tablet with or without Arkemir? You island rats can barely write your own names, much less a distinguished epic.
Scamper back to the Brass Citadel and spin your own plots. I will happily do the same on my side of the island. For me, I could use a reprieve. These are frustrating times we live in. What say? There's always Facina, Arkemir's apprentice. No love lost there if whispers are true. Arkemir seems to enrage those of his inner circle, not excluding the imps. Akira, I say the relevance of the Harapo epic can't be overstated. It could prove a touchstone for the Huana. It could even... Sorry, you go ahead. It is important to all who call the Deadfire home. The epic is more valuable than I let on. Akira, the Deadfire is a big place, and the tablet may speak of one small corner of it. Stories are also important to the Huana. Much of who we are is still missing. The story could speak to the values and beliefs of our ancestors. The language structure, narrative voice, and use of metaphor can tell us something about the time of its inscription. We could even... I've lost you, haven't I? Akira, I tend to go on. Akira, from the Journal of Rakua, an explorer who found the tablet on a remote island some 20 years ago. Unfortunately for Rakua, the most we found of her was her journal among the flotsam of a shipwreck. They think the tablet can show them. Aye, Rauatai needs money to compete with Valia. No doubt they have a buyer lined up as we speak. I cannot imagine a worse use for the Harapo epic, and I'm sure the Rauatai cannot imagine a better one. Akira, the pleasure is mine.
Ahoy.